inside today with you, and with this video I would like to explain to you what's going on in Ukraine. As you can see, I'm safe, alive, a bit traumatized, but that's okay. Few sleepless nights, and glad to see you on my channel. Support me, subscribe, like, and as always put notification button and comment. And let's start. This month in May, Russia is attacking Ukraine almost every single day. We have air attacks. I hear the sirens at 9 at night, in the morning from 1 a.m. until 5 a.m. Usually it lasts. I hear lots of explosions. And what I can say, Ukrainians are very tough and strong people. We have lots of sleepless nights right now. Plus my neighbors decided to do repairing. What a great time. And it also wakes me up. But whenever I go, whatever I do, there are no changes. I have a dentist appointment or I go to the shopping mall, there are no changes. No one cancels, the work or appointment. So everything is still going on and working, and people are still trying to have a normal life. This is what me and other Ukrainians face with on daily basis. Can you imagine people who have kids? It's a trauma, I think, for the rest of your life. Honestly saying, it's very scary to hear those explosions. I hope you can hear. Reality of living in Ukraine. Guys, third day in a row. Fucking Russians, are you crazy? Don't worry, I'm allowed to shoot videos in Ukraine. I'm not allowed to shoot military objects and the work of air defense. I'm going to show you a typical life in residential area. It's very sunny right now, 20-25 degrees. Hopefully the sky is clear and there's a good weather and people are having fun and doing some sport. It's not allowed to fish during this time, you understand, for obvious reasons. However, obviously there are always people who break the law. We are not allowed to do any fireworks, and there's still curfew from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. It changes sometimes, and it also depends from city. But my city, Kyiv, capital, has more attacks than any other city, I would say, because it's capital. All the governmental buildings are here, military buildings, and that's why we are having those attacks almost every single day. There was a week when I go to sleep and wake up with explosions. You're getting used to that. People like fishing, or I don't know, that's their job, and they will enjoy it. Despite the fact that Kyiv is under the great danger as the city that has everything, the capital, right? There are a lot of people here who moved from other territories, cities, towns, especially eastern and central Ukraine, south as well. It still has traffic, we still have events, we still have job. People who live in countries like mine, East European, who do not use dollar or euro, will understand that we always convert our salary into dollars, because Ukrainian money, hryvnia, loses its value. So at the beginning of the war, you had, for example, salary 20,000 hryvnia. Before it was $800. Now you have same salary, 20,000 hryvnia, but now it is worth $500, and the prices went up. In my personal feeling, they went up around 30%. This is a yacht club, if I'm not mistaken, and as you can see, not all people live in Soviet buildings, so we also have nice areas, but the prices for flats did not fell down. Lots of foreigners might think you can get a really nice flat for just $50,000 or so. No guys, you still need at least 200k to get a really nice decent apartment with furniture, the big one. I would say consider at least $100,000 to get apartment in Ukraine. Kids are having fun. What else to do when it's nice and sunny? And despite it's not allowed to have a boat ride this year, but business are growing, people need to somehow to survive. Anyway, we are crossing the bridge to the nice area called Rosanivka. It's a completely made up by humans island, and during Soviet time intelligence were living there. By that I mean doctors, engineers, teachers. These professions were very much appreciated in Soviet Union, and back then they received apartments from the government in this area. I will remind you, if you didn't know, in Soviet time you cannot buy a flat apartment or a house just like that. You need to stand in a line or wait until work will give you. I think Kyiv is the city of contrasts. Obviously we use lots of things that were left from Soviet time, like buildings and subway and bridges, but I showed you 5 minutes ago new buildings. Now you will see the buildings that are more than 50 years probably. It's a nice small park, but it's very long, so it's not wide but very long. And the restaurants you will see at the every corner, every meter, because it's very famous for people to meet here. Despite of the war, all services that you can think of, they work. Taxis, like famous brands like Uber. Yes, half of them left Ukraine, but half of them came back, like McDonald's, and Zara I think is coming back to Ukraine, and so on. Some shopping malls are half empty. So the war has in different phases, and I've seen most of them. People are confused when I go there and travel. I live in Ukraine since last summer, so almost a year, and I can say that I've heard lots of stuff, most of the stuff, and I've seen them, and hopefully the phase of no electricity was over in March or February, but there are rumors that, you know, they will be turning off electricity again in summer. And I have to say something, since many men are writing to me and I'm working with this, I'm dealing with this, about Ukrainian girls that are scamming you. They are very activated during the war. They're using you not knowing the situation and make up different stories like there is no internet connection and so on, and it's illegal to do video chat and other weird things that I have never heard about. Well, you know, even if she is from occupied zone, she will still have the internet and she's able to do video chat. There are no rules for that. It's very hard to leave that area actually. It will take you a few days at least, but it's still possible if you have a wish. I think you can do lots of stuff. However, please, dear men, do not believe all those fairy tales and made up stories. be realistic, and my favorite proverb is think with your head, not another part of your body. We deal. And if you need any help connected with Ukraine, I have been working all this time and I'm here to help you. My site works, my email is under each video. So the prices frappe will be 65 hryvnia, maybe less than $2. And they have also some snacks. Actually, coffee culture is very strong in Ukraine, and tea culture of such kiosks. That's what I noticed, and it's very quality here in Ukraine and for a very cheap price. I will definitely make a video of my impressions and differences between Western Europe and Ukraine. You have to subscribe not to miss it. Obviously, warm time, it's a great time for barbecue. I think in every culture it is a tradition, and why not to have a holiday for you to relax. As you can see, people are having fun, children are having fun as well. Grandpa that likes to swim. Lots of people are telling me I want to see your or other people's channels from Ukraine to understand and realize what's the real situation, because news, they may, change the story or not show it fully. But the thing is, news will always show you something shocking, like bombing and people dying and stuff like that. Why they would shoot you this regular life, how people eat, relax, that's not interesting, that's not a content, you see. And that's why you need to subscribe to our channel. See, I already gave you lots of reasons to this, but my point is that I hope I change your mind about Ukraine, that all buildings or half of the Ukraine is bombed. No, only few buildings in every city is bombed, except Mariupol. Whole city is like disappeared, and also other cities where Russians were, and obviously the cities that are close to front line. But the thing is, that is a real Ukraine. People live their ordinary life, and I will remind you that this is not a regular war, because we live in modern time. There are obviously deaths and people who are dying, and obviously very scary things, and slaughtering and blood and cry and losses. But it's also informational war, it's also about who support which country. See, it says the nearest shelter, so when there's air defense, the restaurant will not work and may stop working. So let's have lunch here. Here you can smoke shisha, and see, it works almost 24 hours. I don't know how about now. Very nice place, Italian restaurant. It's empty now because everyone is sitting outside because it's warm. And the yellow backpack. You see, it's a delivery. Now most likely you will not see the book menu, you will see the QR code only. I ordered such wonderful salmon, I guess, red fish with sauce and vegetables, and also free fresh carrot juice, my favorite. Let's celebrate Ukrainian victory soon. Cheers! I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Put like button, and I will keep you updated, guys. Let me know in comments what topics you would like me to do next, what you would like to see, vlogs or some talking video. And if you like this comment, support me. See you in my next episode. Bye bye, love you.